What if I told you that the key to unlocking a stronger, more resilient body after the age of 60 is not found in the exotic berry aisle, the expensive supplement section, or the high-priced butcher counter, but is instead hiding in plain sight, on the most ordinary and affordable shelves of your local grocery store? Did you know that some of the most powerful foods on earth for rebuilding muscle and reclaiming your independence are also some of the most humble and budget-friendly? For too long, the term superfood has been hijacked by marketing, conjuring images of rare powders and seeds that cost a fortune. This has created a dangerous myth that eating for strength and health is a luxury reserved for the wealthy. But the real truth, the empowering truth that science is making clearer every single day, is that the foundation of a strong, vibrant life is built with simple, accessible, and affordable ingredients. This conversation is about tearing down that myth. It's about arming you with the knowledge to walk past the expensive hype and confidently fill your cart with the true superfoods that will make a meaningful difference in how you feel and function every single day. We are about to embark on a journey to discover the foods that fight back against weakness, that build a foundation of stability, and that do it all without ever breaking the bank. This is your guide to reclaiming your strength, one delicious, affordable meal at a time. Before we can stock our pantry, we must first understand the invisible force we are up against. It's a process that happens so gradually, it's easy to dismiss as just getting older. Its clinical name is sarcopenia, which simply means the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. Imagine the foundation of your house. For years, it was solid and strong. But over time, without regular maintenance, tiny, unnoticeable cracks began to form. A little bit of mortar crumbled away each day. For a long time, the house still stood strong, but eventually, the windows started to stick, the floors began to creak, and the whole structure felt less secure. Sarcopenia is that process happening within your body. The strong, dense muscles of your youth, which acted as your body's support beams and shock absorbers, slowly begin to shrink and weaken if not properly maintained. This isn't just a matter of vanity or being able to lift heavy objects. This loss of muscle is the root cause of so many of the challenges associated with aging. The weakness in your legs is what makes a flight of stairs feel like a mountain. The decline in your core strength is what makes your balance feel less certain. The loss of grip strength is why a simple jar can feel impossible to open. This process also has a profound impact on your overall health. Muscle is your body's metabolic engine. It burns calories and helps regulate your blood sugar. As you lose this engine, your metabolism slows, making it easier to gain weight and increasing your risk for type 2 diabetes. The most devastating consequence of sarcopenia is the increased risk of falls. Strong muscles are your first and best defense against a fall, allowing you to catch yourself and recover your balance from a simple trip. When those muscles are weak, a minor stumble can lead to a catastrophic fracture, a hospital stay, and a loss of independence. But here is the most important message you will hear today. This is not a one-way street. This is not your destiny. We can stop the crumbling, we can repair the foundation, and we can even build it back stronger than it has been in years. And our primary tool for this reconstruction is the food we eat. This leads us to the crucial scientific reason why our nutritional needs change as we age. Our bodies become less efficient at using the primary building material for muscle, which is protein. This phenomenon is called anabolic resistance. Anabolic is the scientific term for building up. As we get older, our muscles become resistant, or less responsive, to the signals that protein sends to trigger growth and repair. Think of it like this. When you were younger, the protein you ate was like a loud, clear phone call to your muscles' construction crew. The signal was received instantly, and the crew got to work using the new materials. Now that you're older, that same amount of protein is more like a faint, crackly radio signal. The construction crew is a bit hard of hearing, and they might miss the message entirely. To get their attention, you have to send a stronger, clearer signal. In nutritional terms, this means you often need to consume a slightly larger dose of high-quality protein in a single meal to effectively flip the on switch for muscle building. This single fact explains why the traditional tea and toast diet for seniors can be so damaging. It provides virtually no signal to the muscles, leaving them in a state of disrepair. Our mission today is to identify the foods that not only provide the highest quality building materials, but do so in a way that is affordable and accessible to everyone. These are the true superfoods, not because they are exotic, but because they are exceptionally effective at solving this very specific challenge of aging. Let's begin with our first superfood, a nutritional masterpiece that is perfectly portioned, incredibly versatile, and astonishingly affordable. The egg. For decades, this humble food was cast as a villain due to misplaced fears about its cholesterol content. Thankfully, an enormous body of modern scientific research has shown that for the vast majority of people, the cholesterol we eat in foods like eggs has very little effect on the cholesterol levels in our blood. With this myth finally laid to rest, we can now fully embrace the egg for what it is, one of the single best foods on the planet for maintaining and building muscle. A single large egg contains around 6 grams of what is known as high-quality, complete protein. This is a crucial term. Complete means that it contains all 9 of the essential amino acid building blocks that our bodies cannot produce on their own. We must get them from our diet. High quality refers to how easily our bodies can digest, absorb, and utilize that protein for muscle repair. In this regard, the egg is considered a gold standard, a benchmark against which other protein foods are measured. The benefits of the egg, however, extend far beyond its protein. The yolk, which was once the most feared part, is actually a concentrated source of vital nutrients that are especially important for seniors. It is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Many older adults are deficient in vitamin D, which is absolutely critical for calcium absorption and bone health. Strong muscles need a strong skeleton to support them, and vitamin D is essential for that partnership. The yolk is also a rich source of choline, a nutrient that plays a key role in brain health, memory, and nerve function. When you consider that a dozen eggs often costs less than a single fancy coffee, their nutritional value per dollar is almost impossible to beat. Their versatility is another major advantage for seniors. If chewing is difficult, a soft scrambled egg is one of the easiest and most nourishing meals you can eat. If your appetite is small, 1 or 2 eggs can provide a powerful dose of nutrition in a very small package. And if you are feeling fatigued, there are few meals quicker to prepare. You can hard-boil a half-dozen eggs at the start of the week to have on hand for an instant, strength-building snack. You can whip up an omelet with whatever leftover vegetables you have in the refrigerator, fighting food waste while fueling your body. The egg is not just a breakfast food. It is a compact, affordable, and highly effective tool in your daily fight against muscle loss. Our second superfood comes from the plant kingdom and is the undisputed champion of affordable nutrition. We are talking about the vast and varied family of legumes, which includes all types of beans, lentils, and chickpeas. A 1-pound bag of dried lentils or black beans often costs just a couple of dollars and can form the basis of a dozen or more satisfying muscle-supporting meals. Legumes are a nutritional double threat, delivering a powerful combination of plant-based protein and dietary fiber. A single cooked cup of lentils, for instance, provides about 18 grams of protein and a massive 16 grams of fiber. This combination is a huge win for senior health. The protein provides the essential building blocks for your muscles, while the fiber is a superstar for your digestive system, helping to ensure regularity. But that's not all. The soluble fiber found in beans and lentils is incredibly effective at lowering LDL, or bad cholesterol levels, which is a major benefit for heart health. It also helps to slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, which stabilizes your energy levels and is a crucial tool for managing type 2 diabetes. Now, you may have heard that plant proteins are incomplete. This simply means that most individual plant foods are low in 1 or more of the 9 essential amino acids. But the solution to this is incredibly simple and has been practiced by cultures all over the world for centuries. You simply pair legumes with a whole grain. By eating beans with rice, lentil soup with a slice of whole grain bread, or hummus, made from chickpeas, with a whole wheat pita, you create a meal with a complete amino acid profile that is just as effective for muscle building as a piece of meat. For anyone on a fixed income, making legumes a staple in your diet can free up a significant amount of money in your food budget without ever compromising on your nutritional goals. While cooking dried beans from scratch is the most affordable option, Canned beans are an incredibly convenient and still very budget-friendly alternative. Just be sure to look for no salt-added versions, or give them a thorough rinse in a colander to wash away a significant portion of the sodium. One common concern is that beans can cause gas and bloating. The key to avoiding this is to introduce them into your diet gradually, starting with small portions, and to make sure you drink plenty of water. Soaking dried beans before cooking, and ensuring they are cooked until very tender, can also make a world of difference. Legumes are a testament to the fact that you do not need to spend a lot of money to build a strong and healthy body. Our third superfood takes us to the pantry aisle, where a convenient and long-lasting source of incredible nutrition awaits. Canned fish, with a special focus on salmon and tuna. While a beautiful fillet of fresh salmon can be a wonderful but expensive treat, its canned counterpart provides a nearly identical nutritional punch at a mere fraction of the cost. Canned fish is, first and foremost, a dense and highly efficient source of complete, high-quality protein. A single small can of tuna can easily provide over 30 grams of protein, instantly helping you meet the optimal 25 to 30 gram per meal target that is so effective at stimulating muscle growth in seniors. This makes it an invaluable resource on days when you feel too tired to cook, or when your appetite is low and you need to get the most nutritional bang for your buck. You simply need a can opener, and a powerful, muscle-building meal is ready in seconds. But the super status of canned fatty fish like salmon and tuna comes from their rich content of a special type of fat called omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats, meaning our bodies can't make them, and they are renowned for their profound health benefits. They are powerful anti-inflammatory agents, which can help soothe aching joints, and they are superstars for cardiovascular health, helping to lower blood pressure and triglycerides. But exciting new research is revealing a more direct role for omega-3s in the fight against sarcopenia. Studies suggest that omega-3s can actually enhance your muscle's sensitivity to protein. They seem to amplify the muscle-building signal that protein sends, essentially making the protein you eat work even more effectively. So, a meal containing canned salmon is not just providing the bricks for muscle repair. It's also making your body's construction crew more efficient and responsive. An added bonus of canned salmon is that it is often packed with the tiny, fully softened bones. These bones are completely edible and are an incredible source of bone-strengthening calcium and vitamin D, making it a double win for seniors concerned about both muscle loss and osteoporosis. When shopping, opt for fish packed in water to avoid excess oils, and choose chunk-light tuna for a lower mercury option. The immense benefits of including these affordable, convenient, protein, and omega-3 rich superfoods in your diet a couple of times a week are simply too great to ignore. Our fourth superfood resides in the dairy case and represents one of the most concentrated, senior-friendly, and affordable sources of muscle-building protein available: plain Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. While all dairy products contain protein, these two stand in a class of their own due to the way they are made. The process of making Greek yogurt involves straining out excess liquid whey, which concentrates the protein to a remarkable degree, often resulting in double or triple the protein of regular yogurt. Similarly, cottage cheese is made from the curds of milk, creating a product that is exceptionally high in protein. A single serving cup of plain Greek yogurt or a half cup of cottage cheese can easily deliver 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, making them incredibly efficient for reaching your daily goals. The type of protein found in dairy is also uniquely beneficial. It is primarily composed of two proteins: whey and casein. Whey is known as a fast-acting protein. It is digested quickly, flooding your muscles with amino acids to kickstart the repair process, making it great to consume after any physical activity. Casein, on the other hand, is a slow-acting protein. It forms a gel in the stomach and is digested over several hours, providing a slow, steady release of amino acids to your muscles. This makes it ideal for preventing muscle breakdown between meals, or, even more importantly, during the overnight fasting period while you sleep. By consuming foods like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, you are essentially getting both a rapid response team and a long-term maintenance crew for your muscles. Of course, both are also packed with calcium, the cornerstone mineral for maintaining bone density and preventing fractures. The most important rule when purchasing these products is to always choose the plain, unflavored versions. The fruit on the bottom and flavored varieties are often loaded with added sugars, which can negate many of the health benefits. Instead, become the chef of your own yogurt bowl. You can add your own fresh or frozen berries for antioxidants and fiber, a sprinkle of nuts for healthy fats, or a tiny drizzle of maple syrup for a touch of sweetness. Plain Greek yogurt can also be used as a healthy, protein-rich substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise in many recipes. These dairy dynamos are affordable, require no cooking, are easy to eat, and are scientifically designed to deliver exactly the kind of sustained muscle support that seniors need most. Our fifth and final superfood is the quiet, unsung hero of the strength-building diet. It is not famous for its protein content, but it plays an absolutely critical supporting role, making all the other foods on our list more effective. We are talking about simple, old-fashioned rolled oats. Oats are primarily a source of complex carbohydrates, and this is why they are so essential. Carbohydrates are your body's preferred and most efficient source of energy. Think of your body's muscle-building project again. Protein provides the bricks and mortar, but you also need to fuel the construction crew. If the crew doesn't have enough energy from carbohydrates, they will start burning the precious protein bricks just to keep the lights on. This is a wasteful and inefficient process. By eating a source of slow-release energy like oats, you provide the crew with the fuel they need, which spares the protein to do its most important job, repairing and building your muscles. But oats are far more than just energy. For a grain, they contain a respectable amount of protein, and they are packed with a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This specific fiber has been proven in numerous studies to be incredibly effective at lowering bad LDL cholesterol, making oatmeal a true heart-healthy food. A strong cardiovascular system is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your working muscles. Oats are also one of the most inexpensive food items in the entire grocery store. A large container can provide breakfast for weeks for just a few dollars. To get the most benefit, always choose plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats over the instant flavored packets, which are often little more than sugar with some oat dust. Cooking them takes only a few minutes, and it provides you with a perfect, nourishing canvas. This is where the synergy happens. You can make a warm bowl of oatmeal and boost its strength-building power exponentially by stirring in a large scoop of Greek yogurt for a protein and calcium injection. You can top it with berries, a handful of walnuts for omega-3s, or a sprinkle of flax seeds. A bowl of oatmeal is the ultimate team player. It provides the foundational energy that allows all the protein superstars on our list to shine, ensuring your body has everything it needs to build a stronger tomorrow. Knowing these 5 superfoods is the foundation, but the true magic happens when you weave them into a daily tapestry of strength-building habits. The goal is not to simply eat more protein, but to eat it more strategically. Based on the science of anabolic resistance, the most effective approach is to distribute your protein intake evenly across your 3 main meals, aiming for that 25 to 30 gram target at each meal to consistently trigger your body's muscle-building machinery. A day of eating for strength could look like this. Breakfast might be a bowl of oatmeal made with milk and a hefty scoop of Greek yogurt stirred in. Lunch could be a large salad topped with a can of salmon, or a hearty bowl of black bean soup with a piece of whole grain toast. Dinner could then be a smaller portion of chicken or fish, knowing that you've already been fueling your muscles effectively all day long. A snack could be a hard-boiled egg or a small bowl of cottage cheese with fruit. This pattern of protein pacing sends a consistent build and repair signal to your body from morning until night. And let's not forget the simplest, cheapest, and most essential nutrient of all: water. Your muscles are composed mostly of water, and even slight dehydration can significantly impair their function and make you feel weak. Sipping water consistently throughout the day is a non-negotiable part of any strength plan. Finally, remember that this incredible nutrition needs a purpose. You must give your body a reason to use these building blocks. Gentle, regular movement and resistance exercise, even as simple as standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times, is the signal that tells your body where to send the protein. The food provides the materials, the movement provides the instructions. The journey to a stronger you is not about exotic ingredients or expensive fads. It's about recognizing the immense power contained within the simplest of foods and making small, consistent choices, day after day. You now have the knowledge. The power to rebuild your foundation and secure your independence is waiting for you, affordably and deliciously, in your own kitchen.